High School. I am Evan Capozzi here with my partner Griffin Winnicky as we are here to watch the Lake Central Indians play host to the Lowell Red Devils. Yesterday, LC Carter Dorn pitched a gem for the Indians. 10 strikeouts through 5 innings of work. LC wins 10-0, looking to do the same here tonight.
Well, one thing I also want to cover is the starter for this game, Connor Pangberg. Pangberg's last start, he pitched about 5 innings, struck out 8, gave up a hit, a walk, and an earned run. I'm excited to see Pangberg, a junior for LC. He's been through the system for a while. And this Lowell team does not look like it wants to go down without a fight.
It's going to be a fun one, that's for sure. Pangberg on the mound. We saw Carter Dorn and Connor Mish yesterday for LC, two of their top guys. Pangberg, though, is not that far behind. He's got good stuff. We're going to see it here tonight. Beautiful day, too.
Yes, extremely.
A lot nicer than yesterday.
Yesterday was so cold and windy. I wore shorts that day. It wasn't a good idea.
We are sitting outside in the elements. And, yeah, you heard that right. He wore shorts yesterday. Not your best choice.
I thought it was going to be warm. But, I have the jacket, sweatpants on now. I'm prepared.
Came prepared. That's what I like to see. Here we go. The catcher throws it down. And for Lowell, their lineup tonight. Ryan Marks, Dylan Olenkamp, Sam Dumsky, Bryce Harder, Sebastian Dewitt, Hunter Polak, Riley Bank, Noah Harris, Chris Vincent, and Caden Amschel. Leading off center fielder Ryan Marks. We'll see Connor Pangberg for the first time here tonight. First pitch is up. 1-0 count.
One thing we talked about last night is how well Dorn started off the count, especially with all the hitters.
There's a strike. And yeah, you're right. We saw yesterday a lot of first pitch strikes from Carter Dorn. That was the thing that we kind of caught on to. He was up in every count, essentially. That's why he had a lot of success yesterday.
And
strike two.
After Dorn gave up that one hit to Austin Pupek, he, as you said, he threw an absolute gem, recording 10 strikeouts, and they had Connor Mish to finish off.
That ball is fouled away. So Mark's hanging on here, the center fielder, leading it off for Lowell. In the field for Lake Central, we got Dorn at first, Adam Chesky at second, Snyder at short, Griffin Tobias at third base, Jacob Warren in left field. There's a foul ball. Jerry Edwards in center, and Blake Nyhart finishing it off in right field. So Ryan Marks, 1-2 count. He's fouled off 2 straight. Putting up in that bat here. What do you think here? Off speed?
I go fastball.
Okay. He went off speed.
I always get those wrong.
Mark's got a piece of it.
I feel like I always get those predictions wrong. We had a couple with Dorn. Every time I said fastball, he went off speed. Every time I said off speed, he went fastball.
I'm glad you're not a hitter against these guys. There's a fastball down the first base line. It's a fair ball. Into the corner, Nyhart picks it up. And that's a stand-up double to lead it off for Ryan Marks.
That was just a great at-bat right there by Marks.
It really was. It's a good piece to hit and got that thing just past Dorn down the first base line. Up to the plate right now, Dylan Olenkamp, the left fielder. The man in scoring position, he fouls that one away over the head of us. And there's a first pitch strike. First 3 hitters for Lowell tonight are their outfielders, center field, left field, and right field. Runner in scoring position early on for Dylan Olenkamp. He can really set the tone here for Lowell.
One thing I've seen differently with Olenkamp compared to the other hitters we've seen so far, like against Crown Point and Maryville, Olenkamp's really up far on the plate. As we've seen the hitters on Crown Point and Maryville, they're always back.
Well, and that's the thing. That's a bunt tactic there. He showed bunt there. I think he was going to try and get one down. Now he's got 2 strikes. And he's going to watch strike 3 go by. Backwards K for Connor Pangberg, and there's the first out. Hitting in the 3-hole, Sam Dumsky. The right fielder is going to get a crack at it. And once again, he is up from the box as well, as you mentioned. There's a swing and a miss. Good pitch there by Pangburn.
Marks taking a small lead off a second.
There's a swing. That one's fouled back. 2 strikes.
I'm going off speed right here.
All right, so that means the fastball is coming.
Next up at the plate will be number 4, third baseman Bryce Harder for Lowell.
Harder the lefty. Looking to make sure that Lowell does not strand Ryan Marks at second base. Marks led off the inning with a double, and then 2 straight strikeouts for Pangburn. He looks to get out of this mini jam here. Can you even call that a jam?
I'm not too sure if I would call it a jam.
And Pangburn looked at him. Decided against it.
You know, Pangburn gave up a hit, and it was a bit of a slow roller, but he was able to get into the gap to where Marks was just too fast to get to second.
First pitch in the air. To first baseman, Doran calls it and makes the play. So after a leadoff double, Pangburn retires the next 3. 2 via the strikeout. We'll be back for the Indians' first at-bats. And we're back. Bottom half of the first inning, Blake Nyhart, the right fielder, will step up to the plate for LC to lead it off. On the mound for Lowell.
It is Sebastian Dewitt, number 14, the right-hander. Extremely tall frame. Dewitt's first pitch is a foul off by Nyhart.
Blake Nyhart, who we saw yesterday lead off for the Indians. He took a hit by pitch, one of the 6 Lake Central players to do so. That off-speed didn't fall.
That was a bit of a weird game with the 6 hit by pitches.
5 of them courtesy of one pitcher. There's Nyhart. Ground ball to shortstop. And the play is made. Chris Vincent, number 1 at shortstop, makes a play for Lowell, and there's 1 down.
Now for that, number 19, Hunter Snyder.
Number 19, Hunter Snyder, is going to step up to the plate here. The lefty hit a triple in his first at-bat yesterday. Sophomore who we've seen play shortstop and bat second in every game, every home game, I should say, this year that we've been to.
So far, he's been killing it. Him and Adam Chesky. I've been really impressed with the way they've been playing so far.
Yeah, I mean, two sophomores hitting, in the 2 and the 3 spot, playing second base and shortstop. I mean, that's not only a staple this year; that's a staple for years to come.
Mm-hmm. And they build that chemistry going forward, and they give him more experience the farther else he continues to go.
That one's out. So Dewitt starts off the at-bat with a ball. That one's low, 2-0 count. Snyder looking to get on and start off an LC rally. A lot of space down that left field line.
That's what I was just about to say, yeah.
I mean, the left fielder is playing, from our point of view, and we're looking at it from the first base line, he is playing right in line with second base currently. And a 4-pitch walk. So Snyder gets on. Now bring up his battery mate in the infield, Josh Adamczewski. I think Snyder's going to go here.
I wouldn't be surprised.
I think so. That would be my guess.
He's taking a big lead off first.
He does have a big lead. And he does go. Pitches up, they're not even going to throw down.
Wow. Insane speed right there by Snyder. One-0 count for Adamczewski.
There's a strike. Good pitch there by Dewitt. Finds the zone. An interesting stretch for Dewitt. There's ball 2. 2-1 count. Dewitt, when he comes to a stretch, he leaves his left foot, and his left foot is up. See that?
Yeah, I do.
Off speed, doesn't find the zone. 3-1 count for Adamczewski.
Maybe it's a technique, maybe just to try to get more control on his off-speed pitches or fastballs.
He hasn't really had that much control in the first place.
Mm-hmm.
As you can see, as he walks a second straight batter. Adamczewski will get on with a walk, and now Carter Dorn will come to the plate with the chance to really do some damage here in the first inning.
I've been impressed with Carter Dorn throughout the season. You'll hear me say it over and over again. Carter Dorn is just a guy who can do everything for you. If you're Court Sports and Trooper, you're blessed to have a kid like this on your team.
Yeah, he can really do it all. He, on the mound, he's obviously talented. And then he plays first base, and he can hit the ball real well. So he can do it all, that's for sure. Dewitt leaves that one low. So 9 out of the last 10 pitches for Dewitt have been balls. So the control factor is really not there right now.
Mm-hmm. I can't help but think it has something to do with his footing.
Well, I just noticed that, and I thought it was, I haven't ever really seen that before.
It's very unauthentic for a pitcher to have feet just like that through the stretch.
That one's fouled away from Dorn. It's a 1-2 count now. Again, I mean, they're still leaving that left field gap wide, or that left field line, wide open. There's a ball up. 2-2 count. Dewitt will step off. Hold the runners at bay for just another second. Dorn fouls that one out of play.
I just can't help but thinking it kind of amazes me how Dewitt's able to, try to throw a strike with just his footing on through the stretch.
I kind of caught you up on that.
Yeah,
right?
yeah. It's just kind of confusing me each time I see him load up in the stretch.
It looks like he's off balance.
Mm-hmm.
There's ball 3. Full count now. Dorn's worked it to 3-2. And that's a slow roller to the first baseman. Dorn hit that one off a weird part of the bat. I don't know if it was off the end or off the inside part, but did not get a good piece on it. It does move the runners, however. So second and third. Not playing football.
Up next to bat for the Indians is number 5, Graham Weber. He is DHing today, and he also had a very good game against the Pirates yesterday.
Graham's got a chance here. Is there strike 1?
Oh, that's right to us.
That was about 5 feet away from me. I had a chance to make a play on that ball.
Forgot to bring the mitt today.
I was ready barehanded to make that play. Just not close enough.
0-2 count for Weber here. Runners in scoring position and 2 outs.
That one's low for a ball. One and 2 count, 2 down, runners on second and third. Weber swings and misses. Dewitt's pumped. And we'll be back for the top of the second inning. That one's fouled away for Bank. Second pitch is grounded to second. Adam Chesky on the run. Throw to first. Scoop
Ooh.
by Dorn makes the play. And there's 2 down. Noah Harris now at the plate. 2 down, 2 quick outs for Pangburn.
Good pitch right there by Pangburn.
And there's a first pitch strike. And a second pitch strike. I think what we've seen here now, it's our 3rd home game we've done. It takes LC pitchers an inning or so to really get warmed up.
As we saw in that Crown Point game, Dorn gave up a run, which was unearned, but still. And then after that unearned run against Crown Point, he threw a gem. Foul ball, very close to us.
Oh, just gets a piece of it. I mean, he just got a piece of that ball.
It looked like another off-speed pitch by Pangburn.
And he struck him out. And the ump's going to call him out.
Good 1-2-3 inning right there.
That will do it. A quick one for Pangburn. We'll be back for the bottom of the 2nd inning. Bottom of the 2nd inning. Still 0-0. Lowell with a leadoff double to start the game from Ryan Marks. Since then have gone 6 up, 6 down.
First up the bat for the Indians will be number 9, Jacob Warren, the left fielder.
Dewitt's first pitch to Warren is a swing and a miss. Off speed, Warren sits back. Not long enough. He fouls that one down the left field line.
Count 1-2 for Warren here.
Dewitt works quick. He's ready to go here as Warren steps in the box. That one's up for a ball. One-two count on Warren. Now 2-2. Swing, and that one is fouled back. Do it. Look at that. I mean, he works quick, man. He's ready to go. That one's low for a ball, and that was full. Warren's put up a good at-bat right here. Dewitt had 2 walks in the first inning. Would not like to give up a third. And he does. Warren will take first as the catcher Peyton Guard steps up to the plate.
Number 24, Peyton Guard.
Guard who caught yesterday's game as well, but he was DH for in that game. Dewitt steps off and keeps Warren honest over there at first base. That one's low. Warren's going to run, and he's going to be safe.
Bit of a slow start right there by Warren, excuse me.
It's okay. Just wanted to make sure I wasn't going crazy.
I'm going a little crazy with the way he's going from the stretch. I should say.
Still bothering you?
Yes, it kind of is. But, you know, if it's the way he pitches, it's the way he's pitching.
We see it all the time with pitchers. I mean, you know, there's always funky things that they do. I mean, look at Clayton Kershaw's windup. Look at Johnny Cueto's windup. I mean, that.
Craig Kimbrell's.
Yeah, I mean, and it works for a lot of guys. So, as funky as it looks, I mean, sometimes it's going to work for them. There's a swing and a miss from Guard in the dirt. Dewitt steps off. That pitch is low. And a 2-2 count now on Guard. Off speed is up, and it's a full count. And there's a foul tip. It stays alive. And it's called strike 3. That pitch was up. Gets Guard looking.
Next up the bat for the Indians will be the center fielder, number 1, Jerry Edwards.
Up the bat, number 1, Jerry Edwards.
Edwards, who we see, you know, doesn't really have like an official at bat. He has.
It seems like every game we do, he's always getting on via walk or hit by pitch, one of the two. He's got a chance here with a runner in score position. And Warren is really getting inside of Dewitt's head because that's like the 3rd time now that Dewitt stepped off the mound to look at him at second base.
I don't think Warren's going to steal unless on a pass ball.
I don't think so either.
It's kind of getting Dewitt rattled.
The way he's kind of prancing over there, moving the feet at second base is kind of messing with Dewitt. It looks like there's a ball to start off the at-bat. It's a called strike. So 1-1 count for Jerry Edwards, center fielder. Dewitt steps off again. A steady breeze coming in towards left field from center. It was called strike 2. Nothing that would really prevent or support any fly ball, really, from going anywhere. So wind is pretty much a non-factor. Sun is a factor, though. It's shining bright right now. 1-2 pitch, that's out. That's a 2-2 count. And Dewitt has thrown a lot of pitches in these first 2 innings.
I wish we had a pitch counter or something to count the pitches. But yeah, I would say he's definitely thrown easily over 45 pitches.
If he hasn't, he's getting there. The 2-2. Edwards puts it on the ground to short. Play is made by Chris Vincent, and there's 2 outs.
Next up for the Indians will be number 13, Griffin Tobias.
Hitting in the 9 hole is the freshman Tobias, the third baseman. He had a sharp single yesterday. That'd be much appreciated right now if you're an LC fan, I believe.
Oh, yeah.
And there's a shot into right field. That's going to get down, and it's going to get past the right fielder, and he falls. This is trouble. Into the right field corner. Tobias is rounding second, on his way to third. He's going to get waved home. Tobias is going to slide at the plate, and he is going to be safe. And that, folks, is what I like to call a Little League home run.
Woof.
And that is what happens when you don't know the turf. And that's what happens when a lot of teams come in here who don't play on turf. That's what they have to deal with.
They are going to count that as a hit, but Tobias did get that inside the park home run based on the error. The right fielder did not. He was unable to get the ball once it hit the ground, and he ended up falling. But Tobias just did not stop. That's just heads-up hustle right there.
Oh, and that's the thing. Like, the turf took a bad bounce to start, and then he slipped as a product of the turf. It's just an unfortunate play if you're an outfielder. That pitch is high. It's a 2-0 lead, though, for LC.
Up next is Blake Nyhart. Last plate appearance, he did ground out.
Two-0 count. He grounded out to shortstop in his first at-bat today. That one's up. 3-0 count.
Nyhart is not someone you want to walk, especially with speedsters in this lineup and a lot of contact hitters, too, coming up.
Yeah, that's right. We're at the top of the order here. There's ball 4. 4-pitch walk. Nyhart will take first base. I'll tell you what, when you give up a home run, whether it be a legitimate home run or you just the runner that's batting rounds the bases without getting called out on the same play, doesn't matter. When your 9-hole hitter does that and you go to the top of the order, things are going to start to get rolling here.
Mm-hmm.
Hunter Snyder with 2 outs. Runner on first.
Last at-bat, Snyder walked.
Took a 4-pitch walk his last at-bat, like you mentioned to me. It's been a little bit of a rough outing for Dewitt when it comes to facing left-handed hitters. Walked both Snyder and Adam Chesky back-to-back in the first inning. And Nyhart goes, and now he's in a rundown. And he's safe at second base. Wow. I don't know how he slid. He slid in between the shortstop's leg.
Noah Harris is protesting that call, but I thought it looked like, from my point of view, I thought he was out.
No, I thought he was safe. I was about to say if they would have called him out, I would have been like, I don't know. I think Nyhart got his hand in there. It's obviously not a situation you want to be in a rundown like that.
He left extremely early.
Yeah, he made the best out of it. There's a strike to Hunter Snyder. Dewitt steps off. So with that stolen base, a runner in scoring position now. Snyder sees a ball up. There's a swing and a miss. That one's fouled away. 1-2. A long inning for Dewitt on the mound. No action yet in the Lowell bullpen. And that one's fouled away, so Snyder putting up a good at-bat here. 1-2 count. Runner on second base. 2-0 lead for LC. The 1-2. That one's up.
Two count, 2 outs, and a runner on second.
One thing that's caught my eye here is LC hitters have done a nice job of battling. That one's ball 3. Dewitt has gotten ahead of the count multiple times, but has lost hitters to a 2-2, 3-2 count, and then eventually a walk. We'll see if that happens here. Full count. Pitch from Dewitt. That one's ball 4. Nyhart's going to take third base on the passed ball. Snyder thought about going to second. He holds off.
Impressive plate discipline by Snyder. He was down 0-2 in the count, was just able to draw out a walk. And with that, another left-hander will come up. It'll be Josh Adamczewski. Catcher for Lowell, Caden Amschel, throwing out a sign, probably to...
Because we know Snyder's running here.
Yeah, we know Snyder's going for sure.
He's ready. He's ready. Pickoff attempt. He's back to first. Adamczewski, who walked his last time up. There goes Snyder. Pitch out, throws it back to Dewitt. Nyhart didn't fall for it. He remains at third base. Now runners in scoring position, 2 of them. Adamczewski can put 2 more on the board pretty easily here. That's a ball. There's another ball. So a 3-0 count now on Adamczewski, and Anshel's going to go out and talk to his pitcher. Still no action in the Lowell bullpen. Carter Dorn stands in the on-deck circle, waiting to get a crack at it. There's a strike from Dewitt.
Oof.
Three-one count. We'll see if Dewitt gives him a pitch to hit. He does not. There's a ball. Bases are now loaded for Carter Dorn.
Perfect opportunity for Dorn here to try and help out Pangburn.
Yeah, this could be big here. We know what Dorn can do at the plate. If he can get a hold of a ball, he can really put one deep in to the outfield. There's a ball high. 1-0 count. There's another ball, 2-0. I'll tell you what, it feels like a bigger lead than 2-0.
Yeah.
Feels like a bigger lead. There's a strike. LC is taking a lot of pitches in this game.
Still no action in that Lowell bullpen. Lowell's trying to ride out Do It for as long as they can.
That one's in. 3-1 count now.
This is the hitter's pitch right here.
That's ball 4. So Do It walks on a run. Third walk in the last 4 batters. Third straight walk, I should say. Third straight walk.
Next up for the Indians is the DH Graham Weber with a great opportunity here.
I correct myself. He walked Nyhart, too.
4 straight walks.
4 straight walks.
Wow.
He walked him around. 3-0 Indians lead. Weber with the bases juiced, all with 2 outs, too. There's a foul ball back out of play. That one is skied in the air. Playable, not able to make the play. An extra life now for Weber as the first baseman, Riley Bank, hit him in the hand. He just wasn't able to squeeze it in. It's a 1-2 count. We'll see if Weber can make the most of his extra life here.
As you said, a big gap between the left fielder and the foul line.
I mean, it's astonishing to me, honestly. He is playing very far over. There's a ground ball to short. He'll tag second base, and the LC strands 3. Although they do add 3 to the scoreboard, 3-0 lead. LC will be back for the top of the 3rd. And welcome back for the top of the 3rd inning. Connor Pangburn, the 3rd inning of work.
Next up for the Lowell Red Devils is the shortstop Chris Vinson.
Vincent's made a few plays on the field today. What's he going to do at the plate? There's a strike from Pangburn. He had a quick inning of work, 1, 2, 3 in the 2nd. See if he can follow that up with another one here. He got some insurance in the bottom half of that inning with 3 runs from the offense. That one's high. There's a swing and a miss. Good pitch.
That Mike Pence swing.
Adrian Beltre. That was a good pitch. That was
a great pitch by Pangburn. I'm going fastball here.
All right, we'll see. I'm going to say off speed. Off speed he goes.
0 for 9.
Didn't get in a chase. 2-2 count.
Getting a little colder out here as the sun is covered up.
Yeah, without the sun, it is a little bit chilly. It is a little bit chilly. Most players wearing long sleeves. Can't overthrow here, right? Full count. That one's low. That's his first walk of the day as Vincent will take first base.
Next up the bat for the Red Devils will be the catcher, number 2, Caden Amschel.
Second base runner of the game for Lowell. First pitch, a strike. Vincent did not look like a threat to run there. Didn't get a huge lead. Dorn holding him on. There's strike 2. Oh, 2 count. What do you think?
Fastball.
Let's play this game again. You're going to say fastball. I'm going to say off speed.
I wouldn't blame
I'm just
you.
going to go opposite every time because I know I'm going to get it right.
That was a fastball.
So you were right. There you go. That one is fouled away. 0-2 count still. Pangburn has turned up the heat, it looks like. He's not playing games, it's at bat. Vincent. Not going to run. Foul tip. Caught. Strike 3. Nice job by Peyton Guard to hang on to that one behind the plate. And there's out number 1.
And with that, it'll bring up the leadoff hitter, Ryan Marks.
Ryan Marks, who doubled to lead off the game. Didn't go anywhere because of it. See what he can do here with the runner on. There's a strike from Pangburn. Marks went to right down the right field line in his first at-bat. He did a nice job of battling in that bat. There was a strike, kind of foul tip there. 0-2 count quick. Bigger lead now for Vincent. That one's up. 1-2. One out. 3-0 lead LC. Vincent gets a lead. Pangburn from the stretch looks to throw. It's up. 2-2 count now. They lost Vincent. He was ahead of the count and 2 batters to go, and then ended up walking him. Now it's 2-2. That one's fouled back. So Marks, a similar AB to his first, is once again battling with 2 strikes. We often do see some of the better 2-strike hitters towards the top of the order most times. You can tell that with Marks. He does a good job when he has 2 strikes on him. There's strike 3 called. I think that was a little bit of a reverse jinx there.
I mean, it's not a problem for us because, we're an LC broadcast. Helps LC right there.
Second strikeout of the inning for Pangburn.
Next up for the Red Devils, it'll be the left fielder Dylan Olenkamp.
4th strikeout of the game for Connor Pangburn. Or excuse me, 5th strikeout of the game. There's a strike right there. His stuff looks good right now.
It's just amazing. We always talk about Dorn, how he has so much velocity control on his fastballs, but Pangburn, he just has a lot of control on his off-speed pitches, and it just looks great from our point of view. Ooh.
Just misses down in the zone. See, yesterday that pitch would have been called a strike. Today, the opposite result. Now there's a strike. 1-2 count. And ball slipped out of Guard's hands. Going back to Pangburn, he makes a play on it. 1-2, 2 down. Strike 3. Got him looking. Pangburn gets 3 more Ks in that inning, and we'll head to the bottom half of the third. And welcome back, bottom half of the third inning. New pitcher for Lowell, as Jacob Warren steps up to the plate.
First pitch ball hits the turf. There's a new pitcher for Lowell. It is number 10.
Colin Killian. Second pitch also low, 2-0 count. We saw plenty of walks issued from Dewitt to the first 2 innings, and I'll see maybe trending towards another one here. Two-0 count on Warren. There's a strike. Strike 2. So just as quick as it was 2-0, and it is now 2-2. Off speed, didn't get him to chase. Now it's full. Warren reaches out for that one. Here's a play to be made. Shortstop to first. Got him.
Whoa.
Good hustle from Warren, but the play is ultimately made by Chris Vinson. And a scoop over there by Riley Bank. One down. As Peyton Guard, the catcher, steps up to the plate. LC with just 1 hit this game, yet they have 3 runs.
I feel like that's a common theme we've been seeing so far.
I think so, too. That ball's low. Peyton Guard hitting for himself today. He was DH for yesterday as he caught Dorn in that game against Maryville. There's a strike there. Killian finding the strike zone nicely. That one's low. 2-1 count, hitters count. That one also low. Now 3-1, which is also a hitter's count.
Mm-hmm.
Think he gives him a pitch to hit here?
I don't think so.
No?
No.
He did not. First walk issued from Killian as the catcher will head out and have a chat with him. Guard will be pinch run for Adam Walters, who we saw pinch run yesterday as well.
Up to bat, number 1, Jerry Edwards.
Now the center fielder, Edwards, will step in and take a crack at it. Runner on first, one down. Walters is going to go. Throw down, he's safe. Ooh, that was close. I think he may have gotten him there.
That's what I thought. I thought he got him on Walters' inside leg.
I think so too. Called him safe. Cannot complain at that. Now a runner in scoring position for Edwards. Center fielder playing deep. Down the right field line. A nice play made by Riley Bank. He'll step on first. And he'll throw to third, and Walters dives back. He's safe. That ball almost got back. That's a really nice play there by Riley Bank. Sliding down the first base line, hustling to get back to the bag.
He's been making some pretty good scoops and plays so far today.
Now stepping up, Griffin Tobias. His first at-bat was a Little League home run. Whether you count it as an actual inside-the-park home run or an error, it's up to you. Could be. I think it was scored as an error, I believe. Was it?
It counted as a single,
Okay.
but then they counted it as an error.
Single and an error.
Yes.
2 runs scored because of it. Just really what upstarted that small barrage there. That's a foul ball almost right at us. I mean, he torched that one. Keep your head on a swivel. 0-2, quick. And that's a shot. Oh, and a play is made. Reaching out for it at second base. Noah Harris just able to corral it in, and we'll see you guys in the top half of the 4th inning. And welcome back. Top 4 Indians went no runs, no hits. In the bottom half of the 3rd, Pangburn still on for his 4th inning of work against Lowell, who has just 1 hit. Ryan Marks led off the game with a double. Since then, with the exception of a walk, it's been all outs. That one's up. It's a common theme we've seen from Pangburn tonight. He's lost a couple pitches high in the zone. That ball is
Wow.
tattooed into right center field. Cut off pretty nicely and to be held to a single there. Crushed that ball.
And that ball was hit by Sam Dumsky. And that'll bring up number 4, Bryce Harder.
Dumsky got all of that one put in the gap perfectly. Nice job by the outfielders there, Nyhard and Edwards, to crash on that ball quick. Here's Bryce Harder, the lefty. He swings and misses on the changeup. Another swing and a miss. Good pitch there from Pangburn. That one's low in the dirt. Good block there from guard. Dumsky does not look like a real threat. He's not getting a huge lead off first base. So the chance for 2 is there if they can get a ground ball in their favor. And that's down the right field line. They cut it off nicely. A double cut. And Dumsky gets to third. A nice piece of hitting there by Bryce Harder.
And that will bring up next for the Red Devils, Hunter Blank.
Runners on the corners. Harder. Not going to run. Pitch is high. The first real trouble Pangburn's gotten into since the first inning. No one out. Oh, fouled off the helmet of guard. I'm just going to take a walk out there, give guard a minute. He looked like he was okay, but umpire does the right thing. It's baseball etiquette. For these youngsters out there listening, if you're a catcher and the umpire gets hit on a pitch, take a walk, talk to your pitcher. If you're an umpire and the catcher gets hit, vice versa. That one's in the dirt. Guard blocks that one. Could have been trouble.
I expect Harder to steal on maybe one of these next couple pitches.
I'm surprised he hasn't gone yet.
Yeah.
There's a swing and a miss. Good pitch.
Harder still stays at first.
Big swing and a miss. That's a good piece of hit, and he fouls that one off, stays alive. Link with a chance here to get Lowell on the scoreboard. And strike 3 called. 1 down. Riley banked to the plate now. Number 12, the first baseman, will get a chance to drive in a run. The runners going. They're going to hold off and let him take second base. Good job by guard to block that ball. Really good job. Now this is what I call a jam.
Yeah, especially. You know, you have 2 runners to score in position. LC's only up by 3. hit here could possibly get these two runners to score.
That one's up. 3-0 count. There's a strike. That one's fouled away. Just like that, we got a 3-2 count. Nice job from Pangburn right now. Badly back. Can he finish it off? That one's fouled away. Three, 2. Full count. Ground ball in the hole. Snyder sliding, throwing to first. Dorn pulled off the bag. A run's going to score, and he'll take third. Dorn's going to throw it. He's going to be safe at third base. It's a good effort from Hunter Snyder, the shortstop. Just not able to keep the throw in line. It pulled Dorn off the bag. Run scores. And it's 3-1. Runner's going, swing and a miss. Throwing down, and they got him. Caught stealing. And just like that, there's 2 down.
Riley Bank tried stealing right there, got caught by guard. Good defensive play right there.
I thought guard was going to lob that into Snyder. They're going to try and cut that ball off. Snyder let it go. Adam Chesky put the tag down. There's a foul ball over past our camera. And it's a 1-1 count. Off speed. Fouled away. 1-2 count. One, two down. Runner on third base. 1 run for Lowell in this inning. That one's low. Good job by guard to block that one. That one is fouled away again. One, 2 count. Pangburn looking to end this inning. Lofted into right. That one might be trouble. Nyhart on the move. It's a foul ball. Just foul on the right field line. Nyhart almost got there. 1-2 count still. A battle.
Oh.
Just missing. That one's low, full count.
I think the pitch before that pitch, it looked like a strike to me.
I thought it was too. It doesn't get the call though. Back to full, 2 down. Runner on third. Noah Harris. Grounded to third base. Tobias, the throw to first. A good scoop from Dorn, and that's the inning. So Lowell gets one in, but LC comes out of it Lowell straining a runner on third. We'll be back for the bottom of the fourth inning. And we're back. Bottom of the fourth inning at Lake Central High School. Collins Killian still on the mound for Lowell. As LC starts the order over, Blade Nyhart steps in the box to lead things off here in the fourth inning. First pitch is up. Killian with a clean third inning. Go ahead.
Top of the order for the Indians here. Trying to get more support for Pangburn out there.
No action in the bullpen for LC yet, so they're going to stick with Pangburn, we assume, in the fifth inning. There's a shot from Nyhart up the middle. That'll get through. It's a single.
I can't but think that Nyhart steals on one of the first two pitches out here.
We started the first inning.
Well, he didn't even go on a pitch. He just went.
Yeah.
Guy caught himself in a pickle. It was still called safe into second.
Holds off, and Snyder went, they're going to say. Hunter Snyder, 2 walks in this game. Nyhart's going to run. Snyder took a hack at it. Nyhart's safe at second base. So now an 0-2 count. Action in the Lowell bullpen. Oh, 2 pitch. That one's up. And strike 3 looking. Snyder will take a seat as Adam Chesky steps up to the plate. He'll give it a try with the runner on second base. First pitch out from Killian. There's a swing and a miss from Adam Chesky.
Killian's doing a great job at working his control and just putting in the spots where else he can't hit him.
That one's low and out, so 2-1 count here on Adam Chesky. He also has 2 walks in this game. As Nyhart gets the lead off second base. And there's strike 2. And Jesse takes a second, steps out of the box. Grounds that one to second. Harris has a play. Throws to first. They got him at first. Moves over the runner to third, and now there's 2 down.
Next up for the Indians is Carter Dorn. Got Neihart on third. Dorn has a great opportunity here to get one more run on this board.
Two down for Dorn. He gets out of the way as that one was in. That one's up, 2-0 count. That one's grounded to short. Vincent to first, and that's the inning. So a base runner, but else he can't do anything. We'll be back for the top of the 5th. And welcome back to Lake Central High School. Top 5. LC leading 3-1. Pangburn will stay on the mound for his 5th inning of work here.
And it'll be Chris Vinson, first batter for Lowell out here.
Fresh off making a put out at shortstop. He'll get a chance here in the batter's box to do some damage. There's a swing and a miss.
Sounded like he made contact with it. They're going to call it a foul tip strike.
Quick 0-2 count for Pangburn. That one's in. Strike 3 looking. Pangburn went fastball. Now throw it around. There's 1 down.
Next batter for the Red Devils will be the catcher, Kane Amschel. Amschel's last plate appearance was a strikeout.
One batter gone. Pangburn's first pitch to Amschel is low. No strike call there. On the scoreboard right now, we got Lowell 1 run, 4 hits, 1 error. LC with 3 runs on 2 hits. No errors. There's a strike from Pangburn. That one is high. Two 1 count. Oh, good curveball. Finds the zone, 2-2.
Great off speed right there by Pangburn. As you said, a great curveball.
Really good pitch. 2-2. Oh, just gets a piece of that one.
Had him leading on for a sec.
2-2 count. And he fouls that one out of play, staying alive here. That one's put into play. It's a base hit into left field. Gonna get a courtesy runner here for Hanshaw.
Number 3, Ryan Marks.
And with that, it'll be the top of the order for the Red Devils, with Ryan Marks, the center fielder, coming up to bat.
Here's Pangburn's first pitch. That one is high. Big lead there on first base. There's a swing and a ground ball to third. To second. To first, and they turn it. And that'll do it for the top half of the fifth. 5-4-3 double play. We'll see you in the bottom half. All right, bottom half of the fifth inning. Colin Killian still on the mound for Lowell. As we see Graham Weber walk up to the plate. LC leads 3-1 going into the bottom half of the fifth. Killian has had 2 clean innings since coming in relief in the third. First pitch is a strike. And there's a line shot into left field. That's going to get down for a clean single.
Fantastic piece of hitting right there by Graham Weber. Next up, it'll bring up number 9, Jacob Warren.
Jacob Warren. With the runner on first and no one out. He watches ball 1 go past. That ball is dropped by the first baseman. Bank doesn't do any harm, though. Jacob Bourne. 1-0 count. Killian, second pitch of the at-bat, low for ball 2. Here's a ground ball to third, to second, to first. He beat it out at first base. Did not turn that one quick enough, but they do get the out at second. So now one down. Warren takes Weber's spot at first base. And Peyton Guard will step up to the dish and get a chance to do some damage. And that's going to get past the first baseman, Bank. Warren going to hold at second. So now runner in scoring position for Guard. We have not seen many fly balls in this game.
No, not that many.
I don't know if we've seen one fly ball put out in this game.
It's mainly just been ground balls and just a little line drives.
Yeah, we saw a pop out early on, but that's about it. There's a shot up the middle. Warren rounds third, going home. The throw is cut off. And a run will score. So Peyton Guard with an RBI single up the middle makes it a 4-1 Indians lead. Adam Walters will come in and run for Peyton Guard. Jerry Edwards will step up to the plate. Runner on first. Walters is running. They're going to throw down, and he's safe. That was a good tag by Vincent. Just did not get him in time. So Walters steals second for the second time in this game. There's a pop-up into shallow right. That's going to be trouble. That'll get down. And Edwards has a single. And now Griffin Tobias will step up to the dish. Had a big hit early on in this game that drove in the first two runs. He had a single and an error, and he scored on that error. Inside the park, Little League home run, I call it. Partner here doesn't think so.
It's an inside the park home run.
There goes Edwards. He'll run. Now second and third. Tobias takes strike one. Off speed. Doesn't chase, and it's 2-1. Tobias with a shot into right. That's right at the right fielder, however. Runner will tag from third. They got to play at the plate here. Walters is going to be safe. So a sac fly for Griffin Tobias. Now there's two down. LCA extends their lead to 5-1.
Number 2, Blake Nyhart.
Nyhart will come up here. And there's a strike. Oh and 1. Killian. Pitch. Flied. Foul ball. 0-2. 0-2, two down. Runner on second base. Nyhart Could potentially drive him in with a base knock here. Now he's got to fight with 2 strikes. Killian made a move to second base. Edwards got back easily. Oh, Nair does not chase. He holds off. That one's low. Now it's a 2-2 count. Nyhart on the ground. It gets past the sliding Riley Bank. Edwards on the way home. He's going to score. And Blake Nyhart with an RBI single. 6-1 lead.
Up next at bat for the Indians is Hunter Snyder.
Snyder struck out looking his last at-bat.
His only plate appearance in this game.
Yes, his previous 2 trips to the plate ended up in walks. He's going to fly this one in the air to center. Coming in for it. And the play is made. So that'll do it for the bottom half of the 5th. LC tacks on 3 more. And we'll see Pangburn out for his 6th inning of work when we come back. And welcome back. Top of the 6th inning. Connor Pangburn out there for his 6th inning of work. He's been good today.
He's been fantastic so far. He did have a little jam the last inning, but it's nothing to put past his few strikeouts he has so far in this game. And he's had this run support as well.
Yeah, 6-1 lead now for LC. First pitch is fouled away. LC has 6 runs on 6 hits. Lowell, 1 run, 5 hits, 1 error. No errors in this game for Lake Central. No errors on the scoreboard, that is. Done a good job in the field. Second pitch is fouled back. Pangburn wasting no time. Oh, 2 pitch on the way in the dirt ball. Dylan Olenkamp, number 2 hitter, with the 1-2 count. That one also in the dirt. Now 2-2. It has gotten quite chilly outside, I'll tell you that. That one's up. Ball 3. 3 straight balls now for Pangburn. Now he's hoping he can get through one more inning of work before they bring in the closer in the 7th. Seems to be Jack Fiorio warming up in the Lake Central bullpen, and that one's fouled back. Three-2 count. Nobody down. Leadoff hitter Dylan Olenkamp has fought his way back from 0-2. That one's fouled away as well. Olenkamp putting up a good battle here. Full count. With how big of a field we have here, there's a lot of balls that go out of play. That one high in the air. Third baseman Tobias calls for it, and he makes the play.
Next up, the bat for the Red Devils will be number 17, Sam Dunsky.
Number 17, Sam Dubsky.
Dunsky had
last at bat had that single.
beat me to it.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, he hit a huge single. He ripped it into right center field.
Was able to score a run.
Yeah, he's the one that crossed home plate for Lowell, I do believe. First pitch ball from Pangburn. Next pitch fouled away, out of play once again. Again, they're out of baseballs. Throw a couple in there. 1-1 count, 1 out. Lowell will get 2 more chances to hit, assuming LC doesn't tack on 5 more runs in the bottom of the 6th to end it.
4 more runs. Or, yeah, 5 more runs. You're
And
right.
that's
you're
also assuming Lowell doesn't score this inning. So there's a lot of factors that can play into this. There's a shot into left center field. Dumpsky's second straight at bat with a huge hit. Once again, though, he's going to be limited to a single. Nice job by the outfielders of LC to cut that ball off.
Next up, bat for the Red Devils will be number 9, Bryce Harder. Or it does not look like it's Bryce Harder, excuse me. So there will be a mound visit for LC.
So number 9, Ethan Hernandez, has checked into the game. Pitching coach for Lake Central will head on out, have a chat with his pitcher here. Ground ball would be nice.
Mm-hmm.
Ground
Try to
ball,
turn 2 on a double play.
ground ball would be really nice. Long mound meeting.
Number 9, Ethan Hernandez.
So Hernandez steps into the box. First pitch strike from Pangburn. Swing and a miss.
Looked like a Prince Fielder swing right there at the golf.
That was a big swing. And now it's 0-2. Strike 3 looking. He got him. Good pitch from Pangburn. 2 down.
Make it 2 out, or, yeah, you beat me to it.
Beat you to it. Now to the plate, number 13 for Lowell.
Number 13, Hunter Polak.
Hunter Polak. Hitting from the left side. Runner on first, 2 outs. First pitch is swung and hit into center field. Edwards will make the play. And they're going to do a pitching change here as Jack Fiorio will get ready to come on. That's a good outing for Pangburn.
Yeah, it was.
And as Fiorio jogs on out to mound, we will be right back once he is done warming up, ready to see if they can close out the 6th inning. All right, Jack Fiorio is ready, as are we. 2 down, runners on first and second. Fiorio comes in relief for Connor Pangburn, who threw 5 2/3, allowing just 1 run.
Number 12, Riley Banks.
Couple hits here in this inning, couple hard hit balls are what brought Fiorio in. Runners on first and second. Riley Bank, the left-handed first baseman, will step into the box. First pitch swinging, he fouls that one away. Fiorio leans in. Off speed, he gets the strike call. Nice pitch from Fiorio. Field. Coming home. Edwards throws. Cut by Dorn. He decides not to throw home. He might have gotten him at home plate had he thrown that ball.
I think if he had a good chance, Dorn didn't end up cutting him off.
So now it's 6-2. An RBI single there for Bank. Fiorio's first pitch here is a strike. And Zach Wunsch at the plate. He swings and misses on strike 2. Another 0-2 count. Fiorio looking to end this inning here. In the dirt. One and two. Strike 3 called. And that'll do it for the 6th. Lowell gets a run on 3 hits. And LC will now try to add a few more here before we head to the 7th inning. And we're back. Bottom half of the sixth inning. Josh Adamczewski steps from the plate.
There's a new pitcher out there for the Red Devils. It is number 18.
James Langdon.
Couldn't find it at first, excuse me.
Lefty out there for Lowell.
2-0 count for Adamczewski.
Off the end of the bat from Adamczewski, that's the first strike in the count. Two-one count. That one almost hits him. Takes it for a ball, 3-1. As the sun starts peeking out of the clouds now. Adamczewski with the leadoff walk.
And Carter Dorn is subbed out for Colin Mason, number 20. Dorn will probably take a rest for the rest of the game.
Well, considering we're in the sixth inning, I would say you're correct.
Maybe.
Mason takes a swing and a miss there. I think Coach Schwartz was trying to tell a joke there at third base. Mason didn't get it. Wasn't understanding that. There's a ground ball up the middle. It's going to get through. Adamczewski will get all the way to third base.
Good rip right there by Colin Mason.
Batting for the Indians, the designated hitter, number 5, Graham Weber.
Graham Weber will step up to the plate. Runners on the corners. Mason not exactly the speedster on the team. We'll see if he tries to steal here. He's got a big lead at first base. He's got a big lead. There's a fly ball hit into left. That's going to take him all the way back. That's going to get over his head. And that's going to get all the way to the wall. Mason's going to get to third base. A run will score. Weber crushed that one. And it's 7-2.
It's just an insane rip right there by Weber.
The left fielder, number 9, Jacob Warren.
Absolute missile. Next up the bat for the Indians will be Jacob Warren.
Warren with runners on second and third, a chance to really do some damage here. 7-2 lead. LC needs 5 more runs in order to call this one a game. That one's in the dirt, a ball. That one's up. Ball 2. Peyton Guard, the catcher, in the on-deck circle. He had an RBI single his last time up. There's a strike. Warren lays off, and it's 3-1.
Hitter's pitch right here for Warren.
We'll see if he can give him something to work with. And he
Ooh.
got a strike call.
Warren throws a ball.
The 3-2. Fouled back. Warren. 3-2 count. Swings and misses. He chased one. That's the first out of the inning. Peyton Guard will now step up. That one's up, a ball. 1-0 count. Got the low strike call. 1-1. Guard ripped an RBI single his last time up. If he does it here, it may score 2. Take strike 2. One and 2 to Peyton Guard, the catcher. Swing and a miss. Strike 3. Back-to-back strikeouts.
That'll bring up next for the Indians, Jerry Edwards, the center fielder.
So Langen could really get himself out of a jam right here. 1 run allowed to be the best case scenario. Edwards takes a ball up. And there's the first strike. That's one takeaway I have for this game is that Lake Central looks at a lot of strikes.
Oh, yeah, they do. But they're also very great with their plate discipline. You always see that their pitch count in there at bat.
Slow roller to first, and that will do it for the 6th. Heading to the 7th, LC looks to close it out, up by 5 runs. We'll be back. And top of the seventh inning, excuse me, LC looks to finish this one off.
Substitution at first base. They have the freshman Brennan Smith in for Carter Dorn.
Adam Walters is also subbed in to play right field.
Up to bat for the Red Devils is Chris Vincent, shortstop.
Fiorio still on the bump. His first pitch is a strike. Next pitch, ball. One and one. Strike two. Fioreo's got a good-looking fastball. Showing it off right now. 1-2 count.
I'm going fastball this pitch.
You saying fastball? He went fastball. It was low. Ball two. Swing and a miss. Strike three. One down. Blake Cooley will step up and try his luck against Fiorio. First pitch low, ball. There's a swing. Pops it up near short, and the play is made.
Snyder with a great grab out there. Kind of undersold it, though.
Beautiful play.
Mm-hmm.
And there's two down.
Next up for the Red Devils will be number 3, Ryan Marks. Marks has himself a decent game so far today.
He let it off with a double. See what he can do here. And it's Lowell's down to their final out. And there's a strike. 1-1. Fiorio has made quick work of the first two batters. He looks to do so here as well. And he really likes the sign the catcher has given him.
Oof.
Doesn't get the call, though.
2-1.
Off speed, doesn't get it. 3-1. And there's a strike. Now we're full.
Full count.
A little down to their final strike. Oh, just stays alive, does Marks. Gets a piece of it, it's full still. Just low, he walks him.
Next up for the Red Devils will be number 6, left fielder Dylan Olenkamp.
Dylan Olenkamp with the runner on first. First pitch is fouled back. Strike one. Strike two. Fiorio, I like how Fiorio just attacks a hitter.
Mm-hmm.
He goes right after him, doesn't play games.
He wants to get straight ahead in the count.
Full count. Excuse me, not full count. 0-2. Strike three, swinging, that'll do it. Lake Central wins it at home, 7-2 over Lowell. We'll be back next week. Have a good night.